Good morning, everybody. It's time for another great cardio and strength workout. I have a set of dumbbells, some water, and we're gonna get going. So let's get started with a great warm-up. It's a great day to have a great day. Abs are in nice and tight. Let's start with a squat, down and up. Four more. 4, 3, 2, we're going to tap and reach it up right here. Sweep it in front. Press it up. Take it in front. Press it up. Take it in front. Give me a hamstring curl right here. 8 more, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Give me a little speed bag arm and a little shuffle in place. Take it up and down. Take it up and down. Really crunch through that core. Breathing. 4 more, it's 4, 3, 2. Give me a little uppercut right here. Warming up those biceps. Abs are nice and tight. Flex through that bicep. Feeling those obliques too. Give me a hook. Bring that elbow up. Squeeze through that shoulder. And just twist right here. Just twist. Let's throw that cross. You're gonna bring that punch right back and in. Yeah, you're gonna see some kickboxing today. 4 more. Give me a little football run. Nice and light in the feet. Let's take it to an out-in football run. So you're gonna get it all in today, some cardio, some strength. Be ready for anything. Let's bring those knees up right and left. I want you to think about this as a standing crunch. So you're gonna bring that rib to hip. Squat down and up. We're gonna hold the next one down and take the hands above the knees and just round and release the back. Giving a nice stretch to that low back. 4 more. 3, 2. Let's march it out. We're going to do side lunges just to warm up that inner thigh a little bit, pulling those abs nice and tight. So you're going to dip it down, press those hips back. Now, if you feel ready, touch the floor, but you want to use your legs to get there. Let's add an arm lift in the center. Getting that heart rate up a little more. Push those hips back. 2 more. Give me a little jump rope right here. Abs in nice and tight. Take it side to side. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can just step it out. Anytime we're jumping, just step it out. 4, 3, jack those legs and give me a little speed bag arm. 4 more. And give me some punches forward. Abs in nice and tight. Retracting that elbow, bring it right back to the center. Let's double this up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. You're going to give me a wide football run right here. And give me a little uppercut flurry with it. So really getting that heart rate up here. This is a nice low impact way to get that heart rate up. Stay light in the feet. 4, 3, 2, give me an elbow block, right and left. So we're really warming up that back here and opening up that chest. You can put a little hop to it. Good. 4, 3, 2, march it out. We want to warm up the core a little bit more, so you're going to walk out to a plank and just walk back in. So stop those feet. You're going to bend those knees, walk it out, walk it back in and up. That's all it is, just to warm up a little bit more to the core. Maybe getting down a little deeper in the legs. 2 more. We're going to hold the next one out there. I'm going to bring my feet a little closer together and rock forward and back. Two more. And just hold your plank. Find that center. And bring it to your knees. And just a little lift of the chest here. Little upward facing dog, just to warm up that low back a little bit. Get it stretched. Come back into child's pose. Walk those hands back in and come on up. All right, we are ready to go. Let's grab some weights to start. How are we doing? I like to work nice and strong here for our first set, getting that upper and lower body used to some work. So we're gonna wrap those weights and we're just gonna squat down and up right here. So getting that down into that squat. Now, one at a time, we're gonna lift that arm up. It's a pretty aggressive pace. I just want one arm at a time right now. Concentrating on that balance, side to side. Make sure your abs are pulled in nice and tight here. Sit those hips back. Feeling good. All the intervals will be about, you know the drill, 30 to 40, 45 seconds. You're gonna work hard. So you can feel that heart rate go up here. Really wins you. Getting those shoulders warm. 2 more. Last one. And bring it down. Good job. Take those weights down. We're gonna go right into it with some mountain climbers, okay? So you're gonna come down to a plank. I'm gonna be in a high plank. You don't have to run it. You can just bring the knees in. That's the beauty of these modifications. You can do anything without a jump and make it a little bit more lower impact. So we're gonna be right in that plank. We're gonna bring the right knee into the left hand. So this is your modification. Or you can just go right into it with that run. Abs are in nice and tight. You're reaching through the crown of the head. Feeling those shoulders again. Like I said, we're going to work it all. It's a great exercise. Not only gets the heart rate up, but you work the core and shoulders too. One of my favorites. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Do a few shoulder rolls here. Really open up that chest a little bit after an exercise like that. Pick up one weight. Again, we're gonna work those shoulders again. We're gonna do a clean and press alternating. We're gonna wide stance. It's a sumo stance. You're gonna put that weight down, down and up, switch sides. One of my favorites. I like to do this one in the beginning because it gets the body used to going down and up in a nice deep squat. Nice and strong. So there's a little bit of a quickness to that clean and press. You know, my weight's not that heavy. It's a 10-pound. You can go a little heavier if you like. I'm just working with what I have, which is what most of us are doing. but you can go deeper in those legs. Breathe. Notice how this keeps you a little breathless. That's our goal. We want to keep that heart rate up throughout. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. All right, this time we're going to do an in and out. We're going to go back to that plank. So we're working those shoulders, and we're just going to jump the feet in and out. You can tap it too. So we're going to be in that high plank. I like my feet a little wider, so you can tap as well. Otherwise, you're going to be coming in and out. This is part 1 of a burpee. Hands under the shoulders. I like to go wide to narrow. Bringing those feet right to those hands. Using the core. Breathe. Feel those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Gets you. Whole body. Working those shoulders. Ooh. I'm going to grab a weight. All right. We're going to do a squat overhead press. Feet apart. We're going to involve the triceps a little bit. So it's squat press, 2 triceps, and down and up again. So again, another whole body. So you want to keep that pelvic tilt as you do the tricep extension. Breathe. You go down to a nice deep squat here. You can also do this with 2 weights. That's fine, just press those weights into each other. I'm good with mine. Whew. Remember, you want to keep a slight bend in the knee. When you come up, you don't want to lock those knees. Breathe. Compound exercises, great for keeping that heart rate up and keeping that core engaged throughout. Helps too, helps for stability. Breathe. Last one. Good job. Put that weight down. Woo. All right. We're going to do another cardio exercise in a burpee type of exercise. So we're going to go down. We're going to shoot the legs to the side, come in. Shoot the legs to the side, come in. Jump up is your option. You can also step, step, bring it in, jump or step up, step, step, jump it in and come up. So I'll show you the modification first. You're going to go down your back. So let me start that again. You're going to go to the side, come in, jump up. Here's the mod. Side. So did you catch that? You're just going to step. And you can jump or not. Let's try this again. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So you're shooting those legs to the side, working those obliques. Woo! Nice and light on the feet. Make sure you bend those knees. You want to keep that lower back healthy. This is a side burpee. I really like these for the obliques. Again, just adds a little variation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going to take 2 dumbbells here. All right. We're going to do a row to a kickback. Keeping those triceps involved here. You're going to have a hinge at the hip. Weights right out in front of you. We're going to go up to a row. Kick back, in, down. Here we go. So this is tricep and back. Breathe. Again. Breathe. Really separate the movements here. Focus on the back. Again. Regulate that heart rate here. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Focus on those triceps. 2 more. Last one. Pull that belly in. And come on up. Put those weights down. Good job. All right. We're going to do side to side sumo tap downs. So you're going to tap, switch and tap. This is one of my favorite ones, but you're going to add windmill arms to this one. Since we're really into our workout now, you want to add the cardio a little bit more, pressing into those heels. Really drive the hips down from the side. And you're going to feel those inner thighs. I really want you to lengthen through the arms. You can step this, absolutely. Breathe. Chest up, drive the hips down. Feel those inner thighs. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. How we doing? Checking the time. Breathe. All right, you're gonna get 2 weights. Breathe. All right, we're gonna do tricep exercise first. We're gonna just do kickbacks to concentrate solely on those triceps. So we're gonna take it back. Just a repeater kickback. Breathe, really get them. Really get them. This is a little bit quicker, but you don't want to skimp on your form. You really want to press through those triceps. If you want to hinge a little more, straighten those knees. It's going to be a little bit more core, which you can absolutely do. Just be careful not to swing. You're keeping those elbows nice and high, and you're following through on the exercise to squeeze that tricep. I can barely talk. This is really getting the heart rate up. Breathe. Breathe and pull your belly in. Regulate that heart rate. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. So that's a good indicator for having the correct weight. If you feel winded and you feel like it's just a little bit difficult, that means you're at the right weight. You can always have 2 sets of weights and switch it out. All right, we're gonna do a regular full burpee on this one. But we're gonna jump over a weight. So I'm gonna ask you to grab 1 weight. Just makes it a little bit more fun. You don't have to jump over it like this. You can step, okay? So we're gonna start on one side. We're gonna do a burpee, no push-up, jump over, and do another one. So these are kind of fun. They have that like playground element. So you're gonna go back, and you can jump with both feet, or step it over. Both feet a little harder. I'm gonna move my weight so you can see. So you're jumping over. You can also do this with a line in the ground. You don't have to jump over something physical, but it does make it harder when you have something that you physically have to get over. So I like to jump over it, use that core. Breathe. Maybe you can walk it back. Last 2. Last one. Good job. Whew. How we doing? Whew. All right, we're gonna grab 2 weights on this one for deadlifts. Deadlift. And then we'll build. Palms are gonna face each other. Really deep down. and up. Palms are facing each other. Pressing your heels. Hardly any rest in between these exercises to keep things moving. We're going to go down in one with a row. So it's down, row, and push up. That's all it is. Be careful not to lean back. Really use your shoulders, chest, and back here. And really press into those heels. Make sure you're hinging. You can always have a slight bend in the knee. Remember, we did the row with the kickback. So now we're just doing the row with the deadlift. One more with the deadlift. And I want you to hinge and just do the rows. For 16 reps, just focusing on that row. Hinging is going to make it a little harder on your core, therefore the heart rate will go up. Try to use your back muscles and rear delt to lift the weight as opposed to your hands. One more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Whew. Nice job. Whew. All right, shuffle it out. Next cardio, we're going to do a kick lunge switch. It's a little bit of a kickboxing hybrid to it. You're going to bring your arms up in guard. Now, I like to do it with switching the feet on the ground. So you're going to kick your right leg, lunge it back, put your hands down, switch, come up, kick it back, switch. So it's kick, lunge, switch. You have to really press into that front heel. Kick, lunge, switch. Kick, lunge, switch. Your modification, kick, lunge, tap. Kick, lunge, tap. Kick, you can even touch the ground on that lunge. All right, either way, you're all good. So it's a nice low lunge. One of my favorites. Because you really have to balance. Really think about it. Really press into that heel. Arms up. Anywhere you go, keep that core involved. Breathe. Just really keep things up. Last one. Whew. Good job. I'm going to grab some water. Whew. Good work. Next one, biceps, legs, shoulders. Deadlift, rear lunge with a bicep curl. 2 weights. So we're going to combine the deadlift with a rear lunge, palms face your legs. So it's deadlift, right leg back, bicep curl. Deadlift, left leg back, bicep curl. Full range of motion, getting those biceps involved. We've done some triceps and shoulders. Shoulders are working here too. But I want you to think about those biceps and the legs. Pressing into the front heel, pressing into both heels on the deadlift will give you more results when you're focusing on the muscles you're using, putting your mind to the muscle. Come on. Breathe. Two more. We got to finish off this leg. Good job. All right, take one weight. One weight. We're going to do a side-to-side lunge with an overhead press So this is going to be cardio. It's also going to be shoulders and obliques and legs. So your feet start together. You lunge to the side like you did in the warm-up. Switch feet. I'm going to do it from the side. Have a little more room. Now you can also do this without the jump. Totally can do this without the jump. Just push those hips back. Really stretch through that inner thigh and push those hips back. Use your core to help lift that weight over your head, right in front of your head, not directly over it. This also feels the front of the shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. So these exercises are meant to complement each other. So that one's a little more front delt. Of course, you're going to incorporate biceps and shoulders. We're going to go back, and we're going to do another exercise for the biceps and the chest. So it's going to be a squat, press out. Again, you're going to feel the front of the shoulder, which we just felt with those overhead presses, this time with 2 weights. So it's a squat and a press out. Really make sure your abs are in, make sure you're not leaning back. All right, ready? These wind you. Take it slow. Try to go deep on the squat. Keep your chest up. You can also do one arm at a time. That's totally fine. This is also hard on the legs because what happens is you're using that resistance as the weights come up and the legs have to take the brunt of it. So make sure legs and core engaged as well as chest. Front delt, woo, core. This is a great one. So total body, time efficient. Breathe, this one gets the heart rate up. Couple more. Last one. Good job, put it down. Woo. Shoulders, feeling it. All right. Woo. Good job. This one, we're gonna do plank jacks and a burpee. So it's gonna be 2 plank jacks and a burpee jump. So you can always tap out on the jack out in the plank. So you're gonna start with your feet together. So 2, bend and jump. You want to break it down so that the feet come down before you elevate. Again, it's going to get inner and outer thighs a little bit. Definitely core, shoulders. Now, if you wanted to make that an air jack, right here, do an air jack. Or you could do a tuck jump. But since we're doing jumping jacks, why not make it an air jack? Here's your modification. You can just lift one leg. And then when you come back in, do the other leg. Last one. Woo. Good job. Woo. Now, those last ones we did activated the bicep too. We're going to finish off bicep with just more of a curl. How are we doing? Keep those feet moving. You don't want to stop too quickly. If you need a few seconds here, just to keep the body moving, to recover that heart rate after those plank jacks, they were tough. All right. You want to make the most of this next one, so you want to have your breath. All right. Feet apart, tuck that pelvis under. Strong foundation. One hammer curl, one W. So this is your hammer curl. Here's your W. Hammer, flip the palms out for your W. Keep those elbows in. And if you want, you can do one W. That's totally fine. And then the other. However you want to break it up, just take your time and try not to move. You don't want to do this, watch. You don't want to add that momentum. So if the weights are too heavy, you can do one arm at a time, or you want to keep that core stable. Really pull in your abs and find your breath here when things get tough. The W is going to be harder. And we've worked those biceps, so you're going to feel it. 2 more. Really pull the abs in. We don't want to lean back and injure that low back. Last one. Good job, put them down. Woo. A little stretch for those biceps. You can take it out in front. Quick little stretch. Don't pull too hard. Keep that wrist neutral. All right, little dynamic stretch. Good job. All right. Woo. Surfer burpees are next. So we're going to do a burpee. We're going to flip to the other side and do a burpee, but you're going to stay low. So remember we do these, it's kind of like that, okay, but with a burpee. So you're going to come down, pick a side, you're going to burpee, and then you're going to stay low as you can, switch. So you really have to think about it and really come off the heels. Nice soft landing. You definitely feel the core. And you can walk this. You can walk the feet out. You can walk to the other side. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. Notice how we're building in a lot of core here. Whew. All right. All right. All right, how about we do a little bit of chest. All right, we're gonna do it on the ground. We're gonna do a push-up to a beast. It's also gonna be a little lower back. So I wanna talk a little bit before we come down. We did a lot of front of the shoulder. We have a little bit more shoulder and back to do. But this one's great because it's core and chest. So you're gonna be in that plank. You're gonna do a push-up, whether it's on your knees or not, and then you're gonna beast that. Now, you're gonna drive your hips back to your heels. Try to keep the hips down. I know mine are lifting up a little bit. So what you can do is you can drop the knees, do a push-up, pick them up, and then do the beast. So just break it apart. I'm going to do a few like that. So I can go a little deeper in my push-up. Feel free to mix it up. That heart rate's going to come up on this one. And we've done a lot of things in plank. So that those shoulders have been working the whole time, whether we have weights in our hands or not. Same with that core. Been really engaged the whole time. Last one. And jump again. Whew. So don't underestimate all that core work and shoulder work we did. All right, next one, deadlift. to an upright row. We're gonna do 3 upright rows. Woo. So we're getting there. I still have some kickboxing legs to put into the mix. We did a little bit of that. All right, so feet apart. We're gonna do 1 deadlift and 3 upright rows. Give me another deadlift. So this is a nice way to break it up. You can soften the knees here. Remember, no locked knees. And really lift up those elbows. The wrists are straight. You want to lift with the upper back and the shoulders. I'm going to do this one from the side. Down and up. Woo! Really pull those glutes under. Abs are in nice and tight. You can even start that upright row as you come out of that deadlift. So this is, I find, it helps you form a little bit because you can really focus on the upright row. So go down maybe 1 more. Nice high pull. Last one. Good job. All right. Couple shoulder rolls always in between to get that dynamic stretch. Good. All right. We're gonna do lunge repeaters with a punch down. So you're gonna come down here. Have your weights near you because we're gonna use those in a second. So you're gonna come down, punch. Now, I'm adding a little jump. You don't have to though. This isn't a big jump. You're pushing down into that front kneel. Now, if you wanted to, hit the floor. But your legs have to bring you there, but you can start that punch from up top. So I want you to think about punching, 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 punching the ground or towards the ground. I'm gonna jump over to my weight. I told you to get your weight. I don't have mine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay where you are. Grab that weight. Keep that same foot in front. Hold that weight and tap it in. Now you can tap or knee. Keep the load on that front leg. I'm going to go back so you can see. You want to drive this knee in. That left leg, that front leg, whatever leg you got forward is burning. 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Whew. Keep that leg in front. We're going to do a single leg deadlift. Just a little break here. Now, this leg behind is nice and light. I'm barely on the toe. We're going to add to this. We're going to add a front raise. And then we're going to go down. So you have a little kickstand with that back leg. This is one of my favorites. Really keeps the load on that front leg, which has been there for quite some time now. Remember we started out with those lunge punches, and then we did the knee pull-ins, and now we're doing the deadlift with the front raise. Only going up to shoulder height on that, maybe a little higher than shoulder height if you need to, but definitely not overhead. We have 2 more. Really strengthening that left hip too. Last one. Ooh. All right. We're gonna do a little cardio here, and then we'll do the other side. So it's gonna be a little cardio back to back, unless I throw something else in. We're gonna do a 1 skater to a 1 foot burpee. Now, these, if you know them, just go right in. If you don't like the 1-legged burpee, you're just gonna stay with skaters or maybe touch the ground. No weights for this one. So you're gonna do 1 skater with the ground. Pull that knee in. So you're coming up on one leg. Believe me, you're gonna feel it on that leg you just worked. So nice big skater, pull the knee into the chest. Right here, pull it in. Breathe. Abs are nice and tight. These are super fun. You can also just do a regular burpee or a regular skater. Last two. Last one. Whew. So you come up to a one-legged squat. I'm going to definitely do another strength move here before we go to the other side. One weight. Just one. Kettlebell swing. You know what? No. We'll do a little more inner thigh. Hold that weight here. We're going to do 3 pulses and a curtsy. So we're going to have a nice wide stance. I want to slow that heart rate down before we go to that other round. So it's 3 pulses and then curtsy. So it's 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. My chest is up. One more inner thigh here. Keep pressing into the heels. Slight toe turn out. Now, the option would be to jump. I'm not going to jump because we have a little bit of cardio coming up. And I want to recover that heart rate a little bit. Believe me, the heart rate is up here. You're working big legs or big muscles in the legs. And the legs are your big muscles, so they're your big burn. Feel those inner thighs. Stay low, chest is up. One more each side. Last one. Keep that core tight. Woo! Good job. Now, have that weight near you. I didn't follow my own advice last time, so I had to stop and get it. All right, we're gonna do that same series on this side. So we're gonna start with the lunge punches. Other leg forward, grab that weight knee pull-ins, single deadlift to start, and then we'll add the raise. So let me check my time. Oh, I'm gonna make this our last round with a low cardio finisher, and we are out. All right, so keep that weight to your side, arms up, other leg forward. There we go. Now you might want to start with punches. But what I want you to do is get that wind up. I want you to work that shoulder. That's that kickboxing kind of level there that you want to take it to. Smash it. You can even do this with a light weight in your hand. Now again, if you want to punch the ground, punch the ground. So you want to activate that punch but go lower. You're still getting that height. I'm going to do it from this side. You're still getting that height, and you're pressing in that heel. Warms it up. Front knee over the heel. I want you to feel that shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to grab that weight. Hold it right here. You can tap in, or you can pull in. You're going to feel it. Push into that heel. That's what's going to help. You're going to feel that core. Drive that knee in. Think about those lower abs. Load up this leg. Eight more. 8. 4 more. Keep that leg back. Let's go right into that deadlift. A few here just to recover that heart rate. Get ready to add that front raise. Doesn't have to be any faster. Now you're gonna keep that back leg nice and light. You can put the heel down, or you can just have the toe. I have just the toe right now. If you wanna make it a little less intense on that front leg, put your heel down. That'll help take the pressure off, but it's not all the way. Ooh. This is one of my favorite combos. Oh, feel that hip. Feel those glutes. You're gonna feel this one tomorrow. Couple more. Last one. Try not to lean back. Ooh, good job. All right. All right, we're gonna do a high knee run finisher. I may add some other cardio in. This is it. You're gonna blast it for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes, you have it, right? And then we'll cool down. We've hit everything today. So let's start with that high knee run. Ready? Go. Now, it's like a standing mountain climber. This is it, guys. 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. We'll mix it up to keep it fun. Fun, right? Did I say fun? So remember your option. If you don't like that, just stay right on your feet with a little spring in your step with a knee pull. It's a little bit less intense. Breathe. 4. Feel that core. 2 and 1. Jack it out. Now I want you to go a little faster on these to get that heart rate up. Oh, feel that core. So your arms should be really flowing here. So these would be faster than we did in the warm-up. Come on, faster, faster. We have squat jumps next. 4, 3, 2, right into squat jumps. You can also do air squats here, where you're not jumping. If you want to go a little further, sit down, jump it up. Running lunges are next. That's our last move. Finish it off. Use your breath here to finish. 4, 3. Lunge jumps are next. We're going to go forward. These are narrow. You're touching down. Your modification, but they're quick. This is your mod. Whew, you don't want to jump. So we're going to get that heart rate up. Almost there. And near those legs are about to fall off. Mine too. Eight. Come on, finish this with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Keep it moving. Woo. Walk. Woo. We did it. Maybe a little more than 2. That's okay. Whew. You got it in, right? Breathe. Keep those feet moving. Get the arms going. Not as deep here. Just want to bring that heart rate down. 4 more. Keep the step touch. Give me shoulder rolls. So the legs are going a little quicker than the shoulder rolls. 4 more. Dynamic stretch for the chest, shoulders, and back. Good job. Let's squat down and up nice and slow. Down 2, up 2, breathe. Head above your heart, very important. Use this cool down as an opportunity to reflect on your workout. It may seem like a blur right now, but we did a lot. A lot of legs, a lot of strength, a lot of core. So don't underestimate all the work we did in plank here. The plank jacks, the mountain climbers, the burpees, the jump over, the surfer burpees, that was all core. So you don't always need to do crunches on your back to work the core. I do recommend mixing it up. So you can check out some workouts here that are just core, where there's a mix of some standing and some on the floor. Or you can just finish up with just a stretch like we are today. 2 more. Last one. Good job. Let's take a deep breath up here. Exhale. Give me a shoulder roll. Bring that right arm in front. Let's at the same time take that right leg back and stretch that calf. Breathe. Take that tricep in and down. Press that elbow in and down. You can also take the stretch behind if you like. Switch legs. Take that heel back. Really standing calf stretches are great for the calves. You can also do that in a runner stretch. But it's nice to mix it up a little bit, especially when our heart rate's up this high. Tricep. Keep your eyes forward. Remember, you can touch the hands behind if you like. You're going to get a nice stretch in this shoulder. And then bring your feet together. And we're going to just hinge at the hip halfway down. So kind of like a mini deadlift. You can stay here, or if you want, go all the way down, increasing the stretch through the back of the legs. You can soften the knees here, then work to straighten them out. Go a little deeper as you exhale. Bend the knees, roll it up. Big shoulder roll, big deep breath. Pivot to one side. Bring it up to the center, other side. For a nice side stretch. Bring it up to the center. Lace the fingertips behind you for my favorite stretch in the whole wide world. It not only opens the chest, but you're feeling a nice stretch through the neck here. If you press the back of the hand down, you can press those arms away a little bit more to make it more challenging. You can separate the feet and bring it all the way down. And bring it up. We're going to take a nice wide stance, toes out to the side. Just drop it down and open up those hips. You can take it side to side here. Just opening up those hips a little bit more, feeling the stretch in the inner thigh. Try to relax your upper body as much as you can here. And press into those heels. Take a deep breath in and out. And come on out. Big shoulder roll. Feet together, big deep breath. Hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me today. I firmly believe if you do something healthy and positive for yourself, you will continue to do other healthy things through the day, not only for yourself, but your friends, your family, the greater community, and our world. Namaste. I'll see you next time. Have a great day and drink some water.